Like, how sad is that old people smell like urine? I think it's a problem. And I think that when I get old, I don't want to smell like piss. I think the piss smell is correlated to hair. So recently I've decided to get laser hair removal on my lady parts. And the hardest decision was, do I leave a tuft, like a patch, a little strip or a triangle, something to make it cute, you know? Like what's trending right now? Or what's going to trend in the future? Because that's a lifelong decision. And then I remembered, oh, yeah, I'm married. I've been in a monogamous marriage for, 6 years. We've been together for 14. Why should I care what's trending? But then I remembered, oh yeah, my husband watches porn. A lot of porn. So that's fine, and I'm not going to judge you. If you watch porn, that's totally fine. All I'm going to say is that if you get to the Google home screen and you see the two O's and then you start thinking they're tits inside your head and you have a heart-on, you might have a problem. You want to slow it down maybe. But that's okay. That's okay. But it's weird, the things that trend. Think about like back in the 90s. Do you remember people used to put those rhinestones on their eyes to think they were like fairies and all cute? Well, now you can actually like put those rhinestones on your vagina and get them installed, and they're called vajazzling. You can vajazzle your vagina. It's a real thing. I'm serious. I'm totally serious. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. And now the trend right now with getting, your hair dyed pink and purple and green and everything else, the combination of the two makes me feel like people just really want treasure trolls to come back. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. People like different things. They like to express themselves in different ways, and that's totally fine. I appreciate that. I think that everybody should. I think that people that try to express themselves as, very aggressive or dark or whatever else, it's totally fine. Or people that are, kind of like gangsters or... everybody has this like aggression thing, and it's all fine and dandy until you get, in a situation when you're coming up with a aggressive cop, potentially, because they're judgy assholes and they're very trigger happy. But the one group of people that I think is really, really, really funny is the people that dress in all black, and they have the spikes and the t-shirts with their dark fallen angels, and they're all mysterious and whatever. And obviously I'm talking about goths, right? They try to act like they're so scary, but the thing is that who's ever been afraid of a goth? Fucking no one, right? Right? We all pity the little vamps because we just know their fucking parents hate them, right? But who here has been fearful of a gangster-ass looking motherfucker, right? Everybody. Even the gangster-ass motherfuckers on the north side are afraid of the gangster-ass motherfuckers on the south side. People are afraid of each other because of their appearance. Rightfully so. Now, who's ever been afraid of a hipster? Right? No. So all I'm going to say is that if you are a gangster-ass motherfucker and you happen to be accosted by a cop or in a situation that you deem might be hostile, maybe just kind of implement some hipster qualities. Now, I'm not saying, change the way you are. If you really relate to that gangster-ass thug feeling, totally yours. Just have it. It's yours. But if you're in a situation with a cop and it's a hostile environment that you perceive, maybe just take a couple of keynotes. Maybe make sure you have some hipster black frames on you, but don't reach for your pocket to get them because you'll be fucking shot, right? Maybe you could just say a couple of key trigger words like, oh, hi, officer. I'm on a juice cleanse right now. Could you point me to the nearest public restroom? I'm on a juice cleanse because I am gluten intolerant. I really like craft beer. Really enjoy it. I like electronic indie music with some folky undertones, Maybe if that's not working, if your hands are in the air because you're slightly afraid that, they were going to pull a gun on you and you looked a little guilty, instead of, looking guilty and submissing, just reach them far and wide and stretch them and bring them into a prayer position and say, namaste. Namaste. And if all else fails, maybe just start doing a rapid round of trigger words like quinoa, kombucha, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, craft beer, broccoli, spinach, potatoes, carrots, couscous, tofu.
Heather Dobbins.